Hello and good afternoon from Ilomantsi. My name is Sara and we are here at the Bear Sculpting Championship for chainsaw sculptures, and this event has been organized since 2014, and here we are. And behind me you can see the forest where all the chainsaw sculptures are doing their job, and we have some really amazing sculptures today and this weekend. And on Sunday, so tomorrow, we will witness who will actually win this year's championship. So, actually, the theme for this year is Bear and Cub, and we have 27 sculptures from different cities from Finland, and even some local talent. And 8 of all of the sculptures are actually first timers, so it's great to see some of the artists who have been here every year, and then we have those who are actually doing this for the first time. So it's been really amazing. And I think now it would be good time to go and see what it actually has been like here in Ilomantsi and what the actual sculpting looks like. So let's go see this weekend's best pieces. Me and sculptor Esko Heikura. How's it going? Doing good? Yes, so the weather has been very different. As you can see now, it's raining a lot. But on Thursday, on Friday, we had so much sun, and I was actually interviewing Raija Kallioinen on Thursday. She's actually the secretary of the jury here at the BearFestival. So let's go see what Raija had to say about the history of BearFestival and how it all started and how it has developed throughout the years. And I'll stay here. Hello from Ilomantsi, and here with me I have Raija Kallioinen, who is the secretary of jury at this year's Bear Sculpting Championship in Ilomantsi. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Sara.
Good. You have been a part of this festival since the beginning, so from 2014. Am I correct?
And even earlier when we make all the preliminary works for putting up the international project. It was the beginning of the story is an international project with Poland and Lithuania and Italy and whatever there were, Estonia of course. And we wanted in that project to combine woodcarvers to make work together and learn from each other and see that what are differences and what are similarities and what are techniques, and the sculptors, even they are self-taught sculptors, they traveled to each other's. Our Finnish sculptors visited Lithuania and Estonia and Italy, and we got visitors here in to Ilomantsi. And during that project we had a very ideal dream that it would happen in 1 year or in 2 years, that when we put up this kind of festival to sculpt bears, it would go on by itself. But of course,
Did it?
No, in reality it never happened so. But the Association for Rural Culture has been the promoter of this event, and it has been necessary that this kind of background is under the festival to push everything to become alive. And now it's 8th year to do this everything.
It's really amazing how it started from a project and now it's important for Ilomantsi, like this whole event.
Yes, I think that this is a biggest event during the year.
Yes, and it's I feel like Ilomantsi is very known for its bear, the culture of this bear sculpting. Because even when I drove from Joensuu to Ilomantsi, I knew that now I'm in Ilomantsi because I saw those sculptures of bears everywhere. So it's very important.
And it's telling also the story about the nature of
Yes.
Ilomantsi. Poor nature and forests and beautiful trees and freedom and animals living inside the forests and everything like that. So it's very, very natural that the bear is the topic of this kind of festival, combining people. And it's some kind of strange topic that not so common idea, or it's not so immediate that people think that you could spend a weekend together just sculpting bears with chainsaws.
That's true, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
in a way.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So you are a part of the Association for Rural Culture and Education, but you are also a specialist on ITE art or ITE art. In an international level we talk about outsider art, but ITE art in Finland especially, it's its own platform and its own idea of art. What can you tell me about that, because you are like the specialist of this sort of art?
Yeah, ITE art, the letters ITE, they come from Finnish words itse tehty elämä, which means that self-made life. And the ethos behind that concept is that by making your art, you can define your attitude to life. And ITE artists, they are self-taught artists. They have never got the professional education for being a professional artist, but they have learned their techniques and their materials and their skills by themselves. And that's why they are very original, and they have very own character because of that own soul inside of that expression. And we see that ITE art, we pronounce it in English also that ITE art, that it's also a part of international outsider art, as you mentioned. Yeah. Because also outsider art has that character that they are self-taught artists, and they are outside of the big mainstream of professional art.
Outside the box.
Outside the box,
ITE art itself, how can it be seen in BearFestival? Because I think that in a way there are a lot of artists here who are self-taught and they learn this craftsmanship by themselves. So how can you see, after all these years you've been seeing a lot of sculpting here in Ilomantsi, how can that type of ITE art be seen in this event? Or do you see it?
Yeah, of course, I can see it, because those competitors, they have totally different occupations, and they work in farming or in industry or wherever, but sculpting is their hobby, and many of them are working with wood or with forests, and so they have very natural relationship towards the material and towards the tools. Yeah. And besides that, they have something in their brains, creativity, so that they have it's not enough for them just to cut the trees.
Yeah.
but they want to show their creativity in their doing.
Yeah.
And they are self-taught, very talented creators.
That is true. And this year, or I don't know if before, because this is my first time at the BearFestival actually, and there are some very young competitors, and then there are some artists who have been here many times and even won.
Yeah.
How do you see this development of the BearFestival? Nowadays there are people from all around Finland or international level, and from people who are very different age. How have you seen this development from 2014 to 2021? What has changed in terms of the artists?
Yeah, when we started it, I think that the generation was a little bit older, and this year and last year and year before that, it happened a change, so that we got also a younger generation, quite young, 20 years or 25 years, so young boys and girls who became here, and there is some kind of revival of that crafts and that kind of creativity, and we are really, really happy that this has happened, that we have got also the younger generation together with those with long history of carving, and I think that they have also enjoyed of this connection and contacting each others and learning from each other.
Yes, everybody can learn from each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, there's one bear behind us, and I think we should go see it with this. Okay, Raija.
Hello, boy or girl.
Oh, boy or girl, do you know the name of this?
I don't remember. They all have their names, but I don't remember. And I don't even recognize that who is the sculptor.
Do you know how long it's been here? Because as you can see in the park, you have many different bears.
If we look the surface of the sculpture, I think that it has been about 3 or 4 years.
Okay, interesting. Well, you are very a specialist of this event and this type of art and the tools that they use. How do you see that the artists and their craftsmanship, how has it changed in these years? Do they use different tools, or what's different?
In this festival, in this competition, it's necessary that everybody must use chainsaw.
Yeah.
It's obligatory, and everybody is making the most the character and structure with chainsaw. But there are different variations. Some of them are very sure that you can't use anything else. It's only the chainsaw you are allowed to use. But somebody would like to use, I don't know in English what are the names of those tools, but some smaller things they make some details with that.
Do they use like hammers or saws in
different saws? Yeah. And most of them have very many saws, big saws and middle saws and very small saws.
Yeah. And because, for instance, the eyes of the bear like this, to do that with a chainsaw, I don't know how you do that.
But it's amazing how they can use it like a pencil.
Yeah.
That big chainsaw, and they use it like a pencil. Very, very beautiful details.
Yeah, I saw one, I think it was the winner from last year. They have used they have burnt some of the wood.
Yes.
Is that something that the artists have been doing since 2014, or is that type of an element that has been growing or becoming more popular?
Very many of them like to burn, or use some tar or oil, because it makes the sculpture to stay in good condition a longer time. Last year we had a celebration of Ite art. It was the 20th year to find Ite art, to push up it. And last year our theme was freestyle. Yeah. And then we gave to artists, to sculptors, the freedom to use whatever they liked. And so some of them had some metal components or
Yes.
very bright colors or something like that. But if you are very orthodox sculptor, then you are, of course, you deny that it's forbidden
Yes,
to use
it's only wood and the
only wood.
chainsaw.
Yes, yes.
So if
This year we have done a compromise so that painting is forbidden, putting the metal parts is forbidden, but you can you can use nails or
okay, yeah.
so that you can put it separately
Yes, yeah.
and put in different positions
can
and
have
then use nails or
different
some,
parts
yeah,
that you can connect with the nails. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Well, have you done any chainsaw carving yourself?
No.
No, would you do it?
No, never, never. I have only, my husband has a chainsaw for cutting trees and I have changed it from place to another, but that's my...
You've touched it.
Yeah, I touched. Yeah.
Good. This was really interesting because you have a lot of knowledge from the past and the future of BearFestival.
Let's hope that we have also future because we have a dream that that now it's 8th time that at least 10 festivals should be arranged.
At least. Well, what do you have what expectations do you have for this weekend? What are you prepared to see?
I'm very happy of the change what we had last year, so that earlier the festival was here in the middle of the village, but last year we moved it in the forest. It's some 700 meters there.
Yeah.
And I think that the forest is wonderful surrounding for sculptures and sculpting. And
close to the nature.
Yeah, and also this year the festival will be there in the forest, and I'm very excited that how it happens this year, this time. And our dream is, we have talked about Land of the Thousand Bear.
Yeah.
It's our final dream.
The dream.
That one day there are so many bears that it's also tourist attraction, so that people can come here and see maybe not thousands but hundreds of bears, and I hope that this forest will develop as a venue of that kind of Land of Thousand Bears.
That sounds really good, and I hope to see that.
Yeah.
Thank you again,
Thank you.
Raija. And
let's go to the forest.
Let's go to the forest. So there we have seen what it looks like in the forest, where the sculptors are actually sculpting these great pieces of wood art. And yes, 8 of them are actually first timers, and in total we have 27 sculptures this year, which has been really great, and it's been amazing to see how they develop within the days that they are doing the sculptures. But here I am, and hi. Hi. Can you tell me what's your name and what are you doing in this beautiful building in Ilomantsi?
Hi, I'm Armi and I'm hostess of this Kotimäen Pitotupa.
Okay, it seems like you are drinking a cup of coffee. So did you have a long day? Oh, thank you. It's fine. I already drank 5 cups of coffee. How has your day been?
I would thank our customers. I'm grateful for this MSL BearFestival in every way, because it was busy day.
Good to hear. And I have to say, we ate lunch here and it was really good. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's our habit to make home food, homemade food with love, great love.
That sounds really nice. I feel the warmth of this place. So what are your plans now? What are you doing?
I was just calculating some money, and yes, this is business. Yes.
That's good.
Tomorrow is a new day. Now it's raining, but rain became just right time, I think. What do you think?
Yes, because the sculptures just finished for today and then the rain came down. So it's been actually nice. It's refreshing. What about how many times have you been at the BearFestival?
This is 18, 19, 20. This is my fourth. Yes.
So you have seen many bears and sculptures.
Yes, and I have seen what corona means to this sculpture thing. And this streaming is very nice because everywhere over the world they see what we have in Ilomantsi.
That is really great. I interviewed on Thursday Juha Käkelä. Do you know him?
Yes, Käksä, our brother-in-law. Actually, because Kirsti is from Ilomantsi. You know, vävypoika Ilomantsi. Yes.
But that's nice. I actually interviewed him on Thursday, and he's been here every year. Yes. Right. Have you seen his sculptures?
Yes, yes, and I know what means when couple loves, and I have seen that. Yes.
Do you have a favorite for this year?
I haven't seen them yet, because I have been here. Yeah. Maybe this evening after the rain, or I'm dancing in the rain with the sculptures.
Yes, you have to go see them and dance in the rain.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the interview. And now we will go to see actually Juha's interview, where I interviewed him on Thursday. And he explains a bit about his process as a sculptor and how this time of the pandemic has had an impact on his creativity and so on. So let's go see what Juha had to say. Juha Käkelä, welcome to Ilomantsi.
Thank you.
You said that you came here already on Sunday.
Yeah.
What have you been doing since then?
I'm doing Monday and Tuesday my own job here and carving the trolls. And
trolls?
Yeah.
This high?
Troll, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And Wednesday I was on holiday and walking around here and get the feeling.
Did you enjoy Ilomantsi, and did you already come here to see the area where you will be doing the carving?
Yeah. I enjoy Ilomantsi. This Karhufestivaali is the best festival in year. Yeah, and it's very nice to come here.
Yes, you've been here every time. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Every single
8 times.
BearFestival, 8 times.
Yeah.
So what has changed? Like when you think about the first time you came to Ilomantsi to this BearFestival, and then now you are here in 2021, what has changed for you?
I don't know, not much. There's many people here in the carvers, 30 carvers every year almost, and system is same. Only this place where we are carving now is different than we used to be there in the park in the village, and now we are, because this corona, are in the woods.
Well, this seems really nice because it's close to the nature and you are carving wood in the woods.
Yeah,
so
it's so a nice place. Yeah.
It seems very calm now, but not tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of noise.
Yeah. I was reading about your work as a carver, I would say, an artist, that you get that creativity from traveling, for instance.
Yeah.
So now because of the situation in the world, probably you haven't been able to travel abroad, but have you found some other ways to get that creativity that you get from traveling?
Yeah, just traveling only Finland now. And I have how do you say, in orders. There's so much more orders now because this corona, because people are fixing their own parks and backyards, and they want some art there, and that's why I have a lot of work.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah.
So in
yeah.
a way, it's been a good thing, but also
Yeah.
a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds very interesting. And okay, what are your expectations for this weekend? Do you know what you're going to do?
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
I know, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I tell?
Of course.
Of course.
We're the first ones
yeah.
to know.
Yeah, because this how do you say teema?
Theme. The theme.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Theme is bear
And a cub. Yeah.
yeah.
Cub is the small bear. Yeah.
Not bear, only bear. It's only karhu ja pentu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bear and
yeah.
a cub. Yeah.
Yeah. I do big mama bear, angry mama bear, and human baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the plan.
I was talking with Raija earlier today that there are some carvers who only use chainsaw,
Yep.
and then some of the artists they use chainsaw and some other tools to do those little details. Do you use
Yeah.
other tools
Yeah.
than chainsaw?
Yeah. I have grinder and Dremel and
Yeah.
Taltta.
Chisel.
Chisel.
I think.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
So you can, because if you have a human baby, you have those
Yeah.
really
Little
small
eyes
details.
and lips and yeah.
I cannot wait to see what you will do tomorrow, because now we know kind of what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So I will be.
Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody else knows.
I feel special.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your interview. As you can see, there are some artists going already to the house because you have a
Yeah.
meeting
Yeah.
with other artists taking a part of this championship. I leave you to it, and thank you so much.
All right.
And
Thank you.
good luck.
Thanks.
It might be raining, but the atmosphere is good. Hi, we have Ibo and Yasir here. How are you?
We are quite fine. It's really beautiful weather. Really rainy but beautiful weather.
I'm good, thank you. What brings you here at the BearFestival, Yasir?
Well, there was a really good story. Like, it was really interesting for me. The carving things, the artistic things. That was really nice. I mean, because of that, I want to attend the beer carving, but I wasn't expecting that weather. Well, it's quite surprising, but it's still nice. Thank you.
Is this the first time you are seeing wood carving?
For me, yeah, like carving, yes, but I saw these bears even before coming Finland.
Really, where?
Yeah, like I saw these, I think 2 years ago. I knew because my girlfriend lived here, so she sent some photos to me about these carvings, and I was thinking, okay, it's so funny thing to do so. I wouldn't think that I would end up here and work for those carvers.
What about you? Have you ever seen wood carving before?
Well, not like that. I saw the little ones, but it's kind of like bigger ones, and it's really nice. They are using really big saw machines, and it's really nice. It's my first time.
Is it your first time in Ilomantsi?
Yeah, it's my first time in Ilomantsi. I didn't know there is a city named Ilomantsi before I came here. It's nice.
What are your first thoughts on Ilomantsi? What do you think about Ilomantsi?
Well, it's quite small city, but you know, like the countryside, they have a really beautiful nature. The people are really, more talkative than other Finnish people, I think. I don't know, maybe it's festival and people are feeling like really enjoy and happy. I like it. It's nice.
What about Ibo? You have been here for a little longer, so what are your thoughts about this festival, and what does it mean for Ilomantsi? Is it important for the city?
I will say it not for Ilomantsi, but North Karelia, because I have been in Tampere and Helsinki too. I have seen many different Finnish people from different spots, but here people are more happy somehow, happier to live, and they are more talkative. For example, before this festival starts, we were carrying a lot of bears they did before around the city, And when people see us, they are always waving, and some of them even offering some drinks to us. They are always so happy, and they are getting even happier when they see that we are like I'm foreigner. So they are saying, oh, someone is working for something like inside. So I feel like insider a lot here. So people are quite happy, and it's really good. So like I think Ilomantsi, Ilo means happy. So it shows somehow the quality of the city.
That sounds good. So what are you doing here at the festival, Yasir?
Well, mainly we are like uh, working in the maintenance, and we are just taking the woods to some places, taking the cables, or like the basic maintenance things. Mainly we are doing that one.
Is it hard work because the wood is really heavy?
For me, not, because I have been doing traditional Finnish fence before, like for 2 months maybe, and we are working with woods for 3 months, so I did some workup for that before. It's not that hard work. It's like they are doing some art, but no one thinks that they like for making that art something should be left over, and we are carrying the leftovers away that the art will look beautiful.
Do you know what they are doing with the leftovers of the wood? Because they are carving the wood, so you have a lot of extra wood after that. Do you know what they are doing with it?
I heard some people wanted to take those woods for some reasons. Maybe it's like they can try to carve something small with them too. Some people might want to burn them in sauna or something. Like we are in Finland, so wood will be useful for somewhere for sure.
Well, you mentioned sauna. Are you familiar with it or do you like it? What about you?
Well, I'm living in Finland more than 2 years, and I have been in sauna like maybe more than 100 times, and I really like it. Especially the wooden sauna is better than the electric ones, and I prefer that.
Yeah, I think it's really nice too. And I like it more than sauna, how enthusiastic Finnish people are about sauna, especially sauna. When someone hears sauna, they are getting crazy and they want to run to that sauna. It's quite nice, especially in cold weathers. I cannot say in hot weathers, but in cold weathers it feels really good after long cold day.
Do you think you're gonna need sauna after this?
Yeah, like I was thinking that if I would be in my home in Joensuu now, I would definitely go to sauna for this this kind of rainy day. It would be really nice.
If you had some friends who wanted to come to Finland or to Ilomantsi, what would you tell them that they should go and see?
Well, there's a unicorn in the back of the Tolo. Right, it's really nice. Like also my friends were texting me about that one. Okay, we have to go and we have to visit the unicorn there. Like we will come here just for the unicorn. And probably unicorn will be my suggestion.
I would say this place definitely can just come and see the like wooden bears and other things, and I would offer any kind of like bars, pubs, cafes, because this place is a bit small, so they can like encounter with Finnish culture, Northern Karelian culture a lot. There's one restaurant, I don't remember its name. It has really good Karelian pastries, and they should try it for sure. I would say that. So like mostly every place, because you can see like Northern Karelian Finnish culture everywhere here. And we are quite close to Russian border, and it's also interesting. There are really good paths around here, I know that too, for hiking. It would be nice too.
I want to go there now too. Well, do you have any, you want to pass any hellos to your friends? Or
I would say in Turkish merhaba to my friends who will watch it. Merhaba means hi. So moi to all of them. Merhaba to all of you. They will probably make fun of me after this watching this. Yeah, I'm joking, you know. Yeah. What would you say?
Well, merhabalar. 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 Yeah. In a short way, that's fine.
thank you for the interview, kiitos. And hey, what are you doing tomorrow? It's Sunday, it's the last day of the festival. Do you have any great plans?
I have great plans about watching them, because I know tomorrow it's gonna be like 1 hour and they will come in 1 hour, and because it took 14 hours them to make those. I don't know how they will manage to make in 1 hour. So when they are doing that, I will be like with some ear tapes watching them, because it's so loud. After that, there will be a lot of leftover work again to clean some mess up, to carry something to somewhere, talk with some people. So we will work after that. and we will carry the wooden works around.
Yeah, tomorrow is the speed sculpting competition. Are you going to see that as well?
Yes, probably we will watch all the competition and the way to them. It's gonna be really amazing, I think. Like 1 hour is really short time, I think. It's just my opinion. We will see what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you for the interview. And I have Timo Reko here sitting. Do you have any thoughts on today's competition that you want to? Do you want to share some thoughts on this day?
I want to say that this day was very nice because rain start after our competition, and of course it's for us we have to clean our electric cable before the rain. But of course our competition is very nice, and I think now because our competition is in the forest, and these sculptures are quite satisfied that it is in there because it's near nature, and they say that of course there is someone who want to go to town areas, but mostly like that this place. But sculptures, I have one favorite, but I say it after jury.
All right. Are you going to see the speed competition tomorrow? Speed sculpting.
Yes, of course, and I take a part to first and second year. But my locks there is no pair. I don't know why there is no pair. Even if I try to find it, there is no pair.
Thank you, Timo, and have a nice rest of the day and rest of the festival. And thank you. Okay, welcome, Jani Grönlund. So you are here for the second time.
Yes.
And first time you were here last year. When did you start bear sculpting? Or now we are here at the bear sculpting championship. But when did you start carving wood?
Last year when COVID started.
Really?
Yeah, so 1.5 years ago.
Okay. How did you find this? Did you have some friends who were doing carving, or did you see something on the internet, or?
Not really. I have always been interested to do something with my hands, and now I had time to do something, and I made a wooden spoon, and after that I tried how to make something with a chainsaw, and I studied how to use chainsaw and asked it from my father and grandfather, and I tried to do something, and after that last year I jumped to this competition and watched how it would go.
Have you ever used chainsaw before?
Few hours in my whole life. Yeah.
It's really impressive.
Yeah, but it's a tool, and if you wanna do something, you need to practice how to use that tool, and that's not so difficult.
Have you tried carving anything else than wood, like stone or ice, for instance?
Not really. I have made snowmen. What are those? But yeah, not really. Something I have made something in the school, but that's schoolwork.
Yeah.
I didn't have any art hobby. I have played trombone several years, but so I have musical background.
Okay.
So maybe that helps, and always I wanna do something with my hands, and today I can be here, and I'm semi-professional chainsaw carver.
That's very cool. Do you? Well, you have a musical background. Do you listen to music when you do the carving?
Yes, but not in this competition because my earphones are not. They are not working now, and
Okay.
I sent them to the shop where I bought them.
Okay, so no music this time.
Yeah, that's a pity.
What about you? You have been doing some YouTube videos.
Yep.
So what do you do there? You have showed some of your carving on YouTube. on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, there are mostly chainsaw carving videos, and there are also video where I'll make wooden spoon or fan bird. Yeah, whittling the wethers and doing everything with my knife. And in the future I make more and more videos about those topics, and I try to be better every time with my carvings and with my videos.
Do you think that in the future you can mix the music and the carving?
Yes, in the video.
Yeah. Can you play an instrument and carve at the same time?
No, but I can play an instrument and take the music there to my video, the background
true.
music.
Yeah.
I have used that in one of my videos.
That sounds really cool.
But yeah, I need to practice more. But yeah, in last video I tried to use classical music during making a big huge chainsaw squirrel, and that was nice.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, you need to watch that video.
I do.
And click subscribe and like and share and
everybody like the videos of Jani. You said on the webpage of BearFestival that when you do the carving, you have a little bit of show. So do you have any show elements when people come to see you do the actual carving? Do you say like hi or?
Yeah, I try to say hi to people and be people to people, and yeah, maybe I can cut some pieces off and use a little bit movement so then they can fly somewhere, and I know how the little piece of wood jumps off from the chain, so I can use that kind of stuff, and yeah. but not really big show elements.
Well, it's a show element.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Prepare for a show.
Yeah, I don't wanna be that boring guy who just. But usually I have that face during the carvings. But no.
Oh, that face that you just did.
Yeah.
That one. So, this weekend you'll be carving something. Do you want to tell us a bit what you're going to do?
There is a bear and a cup. Yeah.
According to the theme.
Yeah. Last night I wrote in the paper what I'll make here. So I have an idea what I'll do here in the big competition and in the speed carving competition.
You know what to do.
Yes.
That sounds good. So I think we will all come to see your show.
Welcome.
Thank you for the interview and good luck.
Thanks.
So there we had Jani Grönlund, who's competing here for the second time, and actually Jani's we can see his sculpture right here behind me. So very exciting. He's been doing this for a few years, but now second time competing here in Ilomantsi, originally from Mikkeli. And it was interesting because he said that he has this kind of show element in his sculpting. So we've been actually just right next to him for the whole festival. So we've been able to witness this show element. But yes, actually right now behind me you have this building and it is called Ilotalo, and we have an art exhibition actually in the building, and it's composed of pieces of art from different Ite artists. So in internationally we call this outsider art, and as we discussed with Raija earlier on Thursday, that Ite art is this specific outsider art coming from Finland. So let's go see what it looks like and how it's been here in Ilomantsi. Ilotalo has been a very important place for us because it's right next to the festival and the forest where the sculptures are actually sculpting. So let's go see. The BearFestival in Ilomantsi continues until tomorrow. So on Sunday, we also have the speed sculpting competition that lasts for 1 hour. So if you are in Ilomantsi, come and see. If not, you can follow the competition and watch it on YouTube. And thank you for watching today. I'm staying here for the rest of the evening. This is Christian Hegman's beautiful piece of art for this competition. So I'll stay here. And thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend.